handle God's glory without caution and without respect and reverence. Thank God for these cherubs. Now, this angel, cherub Lucifer, was that intimate with God. Before God created man, God conceived man. Therefore, Lucifer knew about you before you knew about yourself. Remember, Lucifer used to live with God in the head office, in the inner courts. This is not some imp angel out there flattering around. This is the big boy. Hello? I mean, the best way to describe his importance is, well, let's talk about how does God say it? God says, you were the model of perfection. In other words, God says, when I made perfect things, you were one of the best of my perfection. Boy, this must have been an awesome guy. No wonder why it says, because of his pride, because of his beauty, he became proud. This guy was so good looking, he was impressed with himself. Now, the cherubims are also important angels because they were given authority. Now, the other angels are given commands, but all cherubs have authority. They have a will. That's why it's important to understand how he could decide to rebel against God. Michael could too, and so could Gabriel. But Michael and Gabriel stayed in the truth. Hallelujah. But this one left the truth. So therefore he became the first lie and the father of lies. He was so beautiful that God himself called him the model of perfection. Verse 13, you were in Eden. Now let me just correct something here. Someone said to me some months ago, that means the devil used to live on earth. No, the word Eden, write it down, is a Hebrew word. Matter of fact, you can't even spell it in English. E-D-E-N is Hebrew. And it means the moment or the presence of the Lord. That's what the word Eden means, the moment or the presence of the Lord. Now, what that means is God says, not only were you perfected, but I place you in my presence. Well, that's true. He was in the presence of the Lord around the throne of God among the fiery stones. He was in God's Eden. Eden means presence of the Lord. That's all it means. It doesn't mean a place, a garden somewhere. It means a presence of the Lord. So that's why we got to understand that when God creates his presence somewhere, it is called Eden. God placed his presence on the planet when he created man. And that spot